Hi, everyone. My name is Tabitha Ngozi, the lead consultant for GoldQuest Academy. Welcome to Girls in Tech.
Okay, guys. So as we're waiting for Messi to join us, since we have started, I would suggest we all switch on our cameras because it helps us to that we are talking to people, and it also helps to keep the class interactive as well. So, because all the cameras are turned off, it is as if we are talking to like ourselves. So please, can we all turn on our camera space?
Hello, good afternoon. Can you all hear me? Am I audible? Good
Yes, we
afternoon.
can hear you.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, anywhere you are around the world. My name is Queen Mercy BBC. I'm the founder of the Miriam Ujunwa Girls Foundation. And on today's class, I'll be your facilitator. I hope I'm audible enough and my network is not interrupting. So for the sake of
Yes,
time,
we
we
can
will
hear
be
you.
starting. Yes, we'll be starting because we have participants from other parts of African countries and also India, and I won't like to keep them waiting. So we'll start. Others can join us when they come in. Okay, I already introduced myself. My name is Queen Mercy. I'm the founder of the Miriam Ujunwa Girls Foundation. Today, class, I will be your facilitator. So on behalf of the MOC Foundation, I warmly welcome you all for today's class. We are truly grateful that you have taken this time to join us, and we do not take your presence for granted. As the MOC Foundation, our work is driven by a strong commitment to empowerment, education, and positive social impact. Today's project reflects on that project and bringing people together across all space to learn, collaborate, and create meaningful change. So before we go ahead, I would like to especially be thankful to our partner, the Yuki Global Space. So I'll say a very big shout out to Yuki Global Space. Yuki is a digital space, an international digital space designed by women for women. So we thank you for partnering with us on this online project. We truly appreciate your support, teamwork, and positive energy you brought on board. Collaborations like this remind us how powerful it is to build and create together. If you are a business personnel, if you are a student, if you are a career, all kinds of career, and you are a woman, Yuki is an international space for you. I It's an amazing international space for you. We are on LinkedIn, we are on Facebook, we are on Instagram. I use the word we because I'm an ambassador to Yuki, and Yuki is part of my home. So if you want to know more about Yuki, just DM me and I will tell you about it. So as we begin, we encourage everyone to engage openly, share insights, and make the most of this opportunity. We believe that together, conversation like this can spark actions and lasting impact. So once again, welcome and thank you for being part of this journey with MOC Foundation. So I am calling on Priscilla. I don't know if she has joined us. Priscilla, are you here? Okay, while we wait on Priscilla, I would like to introduce the MOC Foundation. I believe there are people um across the board that have not seen the MOC Foundation online, though I shared the link. So the Mock Foundation is a purpose-driven non-profit organization committed to empowering individuals and communities through education, advocacy, and sustainable development initiative. We work to create space to create safe, inclusive space where people, especially girls and young women, can strive, grow, and reach their full potential. Our vision is to build a society where individuals, regardless of your background, have access to opportunities, dignity, and the support needed to have a healthy, empowered, and purposeful life. Our mission is to educate, empower, and uplift underprivileged communities by providing access to knowledge, resource, mentorship, and advocacy programs that promote social well-being, gender equality, and long-term impact. And our initiative on Mock Foundation on this class, the Mock Foundation drives its mission through targeted programs and projects, including education and skill development training, mentorship, and capacity building program that equip young people with practical skills for personal and professional growth, girls and women empowerment advocacy and support initiatives focus on menstrual hygiene, confidence building, leadership and life skill, health and well-being engagement and advocacy, partnership online, project and grassroots initiative that amplifies voices and addresses social change. We also into digital online program like this, visual workshop, awareness campaign, and collaborate online program designed to reach wider audience and increase impact. Through collaboration, initiative, and community-centered solution, Mock Foundation remain committed to creating meaningful change, one project, one voice, and one community at a time. So I think Priscilla has finally joined us. Hello, Priscilla. Please unmute yourself so we can hear you.
Okay, hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Priscilla.
Yes.
Can you hear us? I can hear you.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So can you please tell us an overview of the Girl in Tech project? Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, and good afternoon, everyone. Thank you all for joining. The Girl in Tech project is an empowerment initiative that is designed to introduce, equip, and inspire girls and young women to explore opportunities in technology and digital innovation. This project addresses the gender gap in tech by providing access to skills, mentorship, and support learning environment that build confidence and long-term career pathway. Through training sessions, mentorship, and hands-on digital training, the project encourages participants to see technology not just as a tool, but as a powerful pathway for creativity, problem solving, and economic empowerment. What is the goal of the Mock Foundation? Her goal is to empower girls and young women with foundational technological skills, to their confidence, and to expose them to participate actively and successfully in the digital economy. And then, what is the goal of the project objective? Our goal is to increase digital literacy, to promote gender inclusion in tech, to build confidence and interest, to provide career awareness, to encourage problem-solving innovation, and create sustainable learning network. So these are some of the project's objectives and much more that you gain when you learn from the mock foundation. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Pisidia. Though I couldn't hear all you said. Before I would like to hear from one, two of the participants, but before we do that, I have one of my sisters from UK. I would like her to speak and possibly introduce our speakers to us. Can you unmute? I hope she can hear me. Hello? Okay, while we wait for her to come on board, I would like to hear from Faith. Faith, Jane, and Stella, we are the fourth people to join us, apart from the speakers. So, Faith, can you please introduce yourself, your name, your country, what you do? Are you a student?
Okay, good afternoon, everyone.
Good
Okay,
afternoon.
I'm Faith Jemutai. I'm a student at Amref International University. I'm pursuing physiotherapy and I'm ready to learn from you.
Okay, thank you, Faith. Faith, are you from where?
I am from Kenya.
Thank you, Faith, for joining us from Kenya.
Thank you.
I don't know if Jane can unmute and introduce herself. Jane, can you unmute? Or Stella, if you can unmute too. You three were the first to join. Hello, Jane and Stella, can you hear me? Can you unmute?
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Hello.
Hello, my name is Sarah Moranja from Kenya. I'm currently not a student, but I'm looking forward to going to school. So I want to change my career. My career is in banking and finance. I want to kind of change and integrate it with technology. So that's why I'm interested in this course. Thank you for having us.
Welcome, Stella. Okay, I'm still waiting for my partner from UK. She'll be speaking from India, and India is 4 hours ahead of us. So I wouldn't want her to speak when it's late or when her kids are back from where they went to. So can you speak, please? Jane, if you're here, can I hear you? Say hello, please. I also want you to introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Jane. I'm from Kenya and Nairobi, ready to be a girl in tech.
Welcome, welcome, Jane. Thanks for joining us from Kenya.
Okay, can we hear from Virginia and Sonia? Most, not see what and also it may be one fun thing about you.
I swear your voice is breaking.
Hi, my name is Virginia and I'm from Kenya. I recently graduated with a diploma in hospitality management and thank you for this opportunity and I would love to learn in Galtech. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Welcome, Virginia. Please, if you're in a noisy environment, can you mute? Mercy, please mute yourself.
I think Messi wants to introduce us.
I think we'll just have to go ahead. I can't reach her. Maybe her network is not allowing her to speak. I might as well just introduce our speakers since she's not coming online. So I'll be introducing our first speaker. Can we all hear me? Our first speaker for today is Tabitha Ngozi.
Yes, we can.
Tabitha Ngozi, hello? Tabitha Ngozi helps
Yes,
people
we can.
achieve their dream by giving them practical tools. She is the founder of the Gold Quest Academy, which teaches Nigerian entrepreneurs simple business skills. She wants market traders to sell online and teams to start businesses while still on school. She's a business mentor with Tony Umeru Foundation, Women Ambassador for Women Trade Markers, mentor for the Women in Leadership UK, etc. She teaches leadership skills and works with organizations to support entrepreneurship and women empowerment in business. She's all about making a real impact in Nigeria and beyond. Can you please introduce yourself to us, Tabitha?
Hi everyone, good afternoon from Nigeria. I hope we are happy to be here. Again, I'm Tabitha Ngozi, and thank you very much, Queen Mercy, for this opportunity and also for giving us this opportunity for our African ladies and girls to learn something today. Thank you.
I muted myself. Welcome, Ngozi. Is glad to have you here. Ngozi has been a very a crucial part of the MOC Foundation. She is connecting from the east part of Nigeria. Welcome, Ngozi. We are glad to have you here. I'm introducing Israel, Mr. Israel. Okay, Mr. Israel will be our second speaker for today. Israel transforms idea into projects. He's an early achiever with a notable experience managing a fashion and modeling blog at 17 and a model bookings section at 19. Israel has proven track record of managing a cross-functional team and coordinating market research and designing user technique products. At this training, Israel will be teaching on how to build and scale an idea into a product and business using AI tool. Welcome, Mr. Israel. Can you please introduce yourself so the audience can see you?
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Messi, for the introduction. My name is Israel, and I'll be leading everyone here on to move from an idea to a finished product, and how not just a finished product, how to scale fast using AI tools. So I look forward to to the few weeks with you all, and I'll hand back this now. So yeah.
Okay, our third speaker will be Harabamba. I'm trying to look for her among the audience. She will be our third speaker. She's a certified child therapist, a son, a consultant, and the director of Sunflower Child Therapy School, Abuja, where she supports children with diverse learning needs and empower educators through specialized training programs. With several years of experience working on special education, therapy support, and teacher capacity development, her passion is helping young people, especially women, build purposeful career that creates impact while improving life through training, mentorship, and advocacy. She focused on equipping individuals with practical skills that enable them to strive into both educational and digital space. We are honored to have you here, Harai. If you're here, can you please say hello to the audience? So while we are waiting for her to connect properly, Ngozi, can you please start since you're the first speaker? Let's hear you, please.
Okay, guys. Again, thank you for joining because we are working on timing, and I believe that this program is lasting for 3 months. So once again, thank you for coming all the way from my beloved African countries. I see Sarah from Kenya. I see other persons. Now, before we start, things I'd like us to do. I want us to take a deep breath. This is going to be a very friendly conversation, and also it's going to be an engaged one. So I want you to open your mind and see this as just a conversation, not really technically a workshop training. So I'll be sharing my screen before we start. Again, thank you, Queen Mercy, Israel, and every other person here. So without wasting much more time, let me share my screen.
Okay, can we all on our camera so we see the faces of our students? Thank you.
I hope I have access. Mercy, I'm not giving access to share my screen.
I did. Please check.
Wow. Why is it hard? I can't share my screen.
Can you request?
That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
I'm trying to see if they can grant me access.
No, you have to request or accept.
Okay, can everybody see it?
Yes, I can.
Can you see it?
Yes, we can.
Yes,
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 we
we
Oh,
can.
beautiful. Okay, once again, thank you for joining. I want you all to be open-minded, have your jotter and your biro ready. We are going to be teaching AI in business. But first of all, today we'll be talking about the foundation of AI. What is AI? What does AI, everybody's been hearing, what does AI really means? But because of the sake of most of us are in the techie, in the techie space, I'll be using more of a literary terms, simple terms, so that to make us have a better understanding. So our chat will be so engaging. That is the only way I can know if we are really corresponding and we are not sleeping. Please on your camera so that we can see your beautiful faces. And once I'll be asking questions, I would love to use emoji as answers, so you'll be dropping them on the chat box. So let's dive in. Welcome to the AI Basics Meet Your Digital Assistant. For today's facilitator, I am Tabitha Ngozi. Now, sorry. Okay. This thing is moving as fast as it can. Sorry about that. Okay. This thing is giving me issues here. Supposed to be moving. Okay, welcome. Today's outline will be discussing exploring the basic of AI together, where you will learn how it works, gain confidence, and also discover practical applications that can actually help you succeed in business. Then there's something I also want to drop in before we also continue. There are so many basics or bias about AI. Some people say AI is antichrist. Some people say AI is demonic. Some people say AI is one or two terrible things like that. But no, the truth is AI is just like your phone. If AI is bad, why do we use TikTok? Why do we use WhatsApp? Why do we use Facebook? Why do we even have an email address? So AI is just like a software built by humans. So they are just there to enhance our skills and help us to become productive, help us to succeed in whatever we are doing. So AI is not like devilish. So I'm going to be building your confidence to be proud of actually using AI as a person. Many of us have literally a common understanding what AI is. At least we have our AI, our Meta AI in our WhatsApp. So many people one or two times ask questions, this, what is that, and AI gives a feedback. But AI is more way than that. So as we begin our training, the subsequent training, we are discussing the literal and the technical parts of AI. So today again, what we'll be learning, giving me issues. Today's objective will be learning what AI really means, how you can use AI by yourself, build confidence without coding, obviously. Most people think AI is about coding. No, AI is not about coding. AI, you can use AI without coding. And also you can use AI to learn coding, depending on your techie skills or what you really want to learn. So now we are going to be learning again AI, what AI really means, how you can use AI by yourself, build confidence, and therefore, please, I want you to relax. This is a friendly word. Class. Please pardon this. I wasn't giving me full access, so I'm managing this the way it's going to go. So today's goal, let's explore what will we achieve. Today's goal, pushing it forward so that I can be fast. AI will not scare you. For those of us that are scared of using AI, you will use AI like a helper. And also you'll be able to create something unique for yourself. So if you can type something, that definitely means you can do what? use AI. Some are scared to use, because some say that it's a sin, especially in some part of my country here in Nigeria, that using AI is a sin. That some of them will go to hellfire, for my religious brothers and sisters. But I'm here to refute that impression. Like, AI is not demonic, neither is it bad, neither is it terrible, neither is it an antichrist, but is a tool given to us by the help of human creators like us, those who founded the lights, founded the fan, those who gave us car, we're also able to help, help human efficiency. Literally, the why AI actually came into existence was human beings stress their brain because of what? You have to create, you have to write, you have to do the thinking. You also have to take care of your family. So human brain is always working 24 hours 7, thereby having so many sicknesses in the body because of not being able to rest. Now, the scientists say, okay, how can we help the human brain function small and also have time to do other things and also have time to do what? Rest, the way God created man. So this is how the scientists came together and said, how can we help human efficiency and make our brain not to be working as tedious as it is? Hello, can you hear me? Am I audible? Please, in the chat box.
I can hear you.
Oh, beautiful. Are other people hearing me as well? Please let's know in the chat box. You can give me an emoji thumbs up. If you please, you can hear me, you can give me a thumbs in the chat box so that I can know we are communicating.
Before we continue, please can we change our names? But the names I'm seeing here will be what will be used on the certificate at the end of the training. So please kindly change the name
Thank
to
you.
what you want to appear on your certificate. Thank you.
All right. For the people with us, I hope the rest, I just see persons saying that. Thank you. Chineye, I can see you. Other persons, I hope they are not sleeping. I need us to be active in this so that we can carry ourselves along. Ladies, come on. All right, so let's go on. Like I said earlier, that the reason why they created AI wasn't because it's going to destroy humans or replace humans' existence. No, it's just to help in the efficiency and make humans live more longer. The white people has a way of thinking, like, unlike the black people, we believe in hard work. Blacks, we love to do the work hard. You must hard work before you can make money. No, but the whites believe in working smart and likewise having a long life so that they can even enjoy the works of their hands, So they sat down and discovered, okay, if we can build something that can think like a human, do things like a human, believe like a human, talk like a human, then it can give us time to heal and to grow and also to be efficient and also to reduce sicknesses and all those stuffs, and that actually brought into the production of AI. We're there to enhance our capabilities. Now, the difference between AI and us is that AI is an artificial intelligence, a machine. We humans, we are unique. We are humans, naturally humans. So the way we think is not how AI thinks, but AI is built under the capacity of human thinking. They brought the brain of a human and analyzed the brain of a human, how human thinks, how creative human brain is, the productivity in human's brain, how complex the human brain is. They, after studying and research how the human brain functions, they carried that data and slotted it inside a machine. The machine have to take time to process it and ground it and learn how human does things. Now, that is why you see the artificial intelligence working, behaving, thinking like human. So they are not there to replace human, but if you do not learn it, it's going to replace you, in the sense that for those who has learned how to use AI, will replace those who doesn't know how to use AI. And AI is vast. So let's move to the next slide. What is AI? Understanding your smart digital helper. We have to mention, I'm going to make the first literally ones in a simple terms. Then I go into the technical terms. Understanding AI, what AI really means in a literary terms, in a common terms for those who is not in the techie environment, that's not too techie, a smart digital helper. Something that listens to you when you speak. A tool for writing, planning, a tool for design, and what. So AI is not magic. So it's something that listens. AI doesn't know well, it's not a magician. Rather, it listens to from you, you will give, and it will now make due of the information and give you back the final product, either in planning, either in writing, either in design or research. So it's like see it as a smart digital assistant or a helper or somebody you can talk to, irrespective of what people are doing with it lately. But I always advise us to have this use AI for the sake of productivity. Please, because there's something that really came up last time, somebody committing suicide with ChatGPT. I believe everybody must have heard it. But many people, there are so many policies. Right now, breaking news is that ChatGPT can no longer give you advice on finance, it can never give you advice on medical, and it will not give you advice on legal litigation. So this is the latest policy that is now guiding ChatGPT. So when you go to ChatGPT right now to say, I need advice for finance, no way, it can't give you. It has now beyond its scope. So because many people now are now using it for negative things, using it for many evil things. And that is why there are so many policies that has been brought up on how to use AI. So my advice is, please, if you need somebody that you want to talk to, go to a therapist. If you want somebody that you want to, have a feel with, you have your friends. So much for crying out loud. Don't use actually brew you at the end of the day, because these are machines, not humans. They only feed on what you tell them to. So use it for your business, for your writing, for your academic research, for productivity, and every other thing that is legal. So CAI has a smart helper, a smart digital helper, something that listens to you while you speak. You can just tell AI something out. This idea, look at what I have. I don't know how to convert it into this or into that. It will just help you analyze it. A tool for writing, a plan and planning, because most of us in the academic sections, we have a term paper going on, we have projects. So you can use AI for writing. And every sector has their own AI too. Like for ChatGPT now, you cannot tell me you're going to use ChatGPT for research. No, we have AI for research. We have AI for real estate, using marketing, and this is what we'll be talking more as we progress. So AI is not magic. Now let's literally mean it for AI. AI means artificial intelligence. Is a branch of computer science that focuses on creating systems capable of performing tasks that normally requires human intelligence. Now, a system that performs tasks which on a normal, it's the humans that have to be doing that. For example, of these tasks include learning from data. For example, before the invention of AI, so many of us had already data analysis. We learn from previous events, previous past. For those into the business, before you start up a business, you need to carry out your market research. You go to Google, you read market opportunities before you can now bring your product into the market. So these are what human does, and it takes time. A process or an activity that may take you 20 hours 20 hours is even small. Sometimes 3 months, you've not finished learning what the data for this is. Now, the artificial intelligence is now there to help us reduce the time for these processes. So if data analysis takes humans 3 months to learn, reduces the time efficiency, and AI can do this process more than in, and you can have time to do other things. So where people are being afraid is that people are not scared that AI is taking their jobs. Yes, AI is taking their jobs, because in 2030, you will see a multi-dollar organization running on its own just with AI and chatbots, AI models and chatbots. But if you can utilize this opportunity, yes, it's a free training, but if we can be able to hold and be consistent to the end of the training, at least you will have something that no matter how the economy is or wherever you find yourself, you can never be replaced by AI. Rather, you will learn more, upgrade yourself, and become more efficient. So I tell people this: when you see free training, sometimes it gets bored. They don't take it serious. People don't value it. But if you find yourself here, it means that there is something that you really need to learn. So please, I want you to have an open mind and keep to the end of the training. So back to what we are saying. Now, this starts learning from what? Data machine learning. So learning from data is known as the machine learning, where this machine learns data from what has happened. That is why you will type something about prompt on AI. It will give you history about that. Not because it knows it. No, it means that humans feel machine with historical data that has happened in. Please, can we mute ourselves so that we cannot distract ourselves? It means that humans have filled the machine with what? Data. That is why you can use AI as your research, as your Google. Give me history about this. What happened in so time? What happened in so year? To give you those the result of your search. But that being said, that is also a part that AI does. Now, understanding language in the sense it can speak Igbo, it can speak different type languages, not because it knows it, no, because it has been programmed to learn languages of diverse country, continents, culture. So that learning of language is known as natural language processing. Also, we have the AI that does what? Recognition of patterns. Now, this normally is in the marketing and in the market sales place, where the AI have learned patterns upon patterns. Patterns are this repetition of the same processes, activities that must have happened in years back, that must happen recently. It brings all those patterns together, and that recognition pattern is known as what? Computer vision. Then the last but not the least, making decisions. Because most of the times we study data in as a fan for us to be able to make better decisions. But with the help of AI makes decision more easier by bringing patterns, getting you the market value, bringing everything together in one piece, then giving you a conclusive a conclusion that will enhance you making the decision. But before you now make your decision, you need two things. After you must have collected your data, then you need your intuition. That makes you a better decision maker. So if you have studied your data, then you have your intuition. That's a different topic on another day. But making decisions using AI, because it will give you repeated series of things that has happened, past, present, before, bringing all those together, it to give you a guidance on how to make decision. So now we have discussed what AI means, and in the literary form and in form. Do we have any questions? You can put in the chat box as we comment. But before we continue, I want you to give me an emoji if you're still with me. Thumbs up if you're still with me. I need you. I hope we are not sleeping. Oh, yeah. Give me a thumbs up. You're still with me. Are we together? Thank you, Priscilla. I can see your two hands up. Oh, yeah. I'm not seeing other persons. I'm not seeing Hell, Faith, Grace. I can't keep mentioning names, but are we together? Thank you, Virginia. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Mercy. Good, beautiful. Now let's proceed. That's good. Okay. Now, we've done understanding what AI means. Okay. Now, types of artificial intelligence. Thank you, Buhel. Thank you. I love that. Thank you. Now, types of artificial intelligence. Let's just narrow it to literally more terms that is more understandable. We have the narrow AI, which is what we are using, which is known as the weak AI. Weak in the sense it's focused on single task, cannot go beyond the scope. For example, is this AI, for example, like we have the Siri, the Alexa. Thank you, Faith. I love that. Thank you. It can't go beyond what they have built it for. That is what it means by being weak. Not that it's so weak. No, it means that it has a limitation on the processes and on which it has been built and programmed. So, for example, ChatGPT now, like I said, it cannot give you now medical advice or medical guidance or start prescribing drugs for you or start giving you legal advices or financial advices. It is now limited to only content creation, productivity, data analyzing, and all those things. So it is weak, not because it's too weak or it's not functioning well, because it has what? A limitation. It can't go beyond its scope. Now we have the general AI known as the strong AI, a theoretical AI that could perform any intellectual task like humans. It is not yet achieved full time, but it's still in the process. There are models that are being built around to see that if it can actually start behaving like humans. But no matter how hard they try, this is what I tell people, nothing can replace human. Human is uniquely and effectively is a complex, being. Nothing can actually replace human because of we have emotions, and these machines don't have emotions. So no matter how hard they want to make them learn emotions, like emotions, you know what I mean by emotions: crying, feeling pity, having breakdown, all those kind of emotions that makes human. A machine can never be like a human. Although they are still working on that, they have AI models now that can behave like a human, talk like a human, have emotions and all that, getting angry, laughing, crying, all those little emotion that makes human. But I still say it cannot replace human. Then we have the super AI, is like a future concept where machine supersedes a human intelligence entirely. Still on theory, because I know it's going to come into existence. Let's see AI in action. Discover how AI enhances your daily lives. How people use AI every day. People use AI in writing messages quickly, generate business ideas effortlessly, create engaging content seamlessly, learn new skills. Right now, we have the AI videos everywhere. Recently, yesterday, I was watching on X, where there's a film known as Mirror. I don't know if you've seen it. Mirror is an artificial intelligence produced movie. When I watched that movie, I was like, are you kidding me? You wouldn't believe that it is artificial intelligence. But look at us, it lacks emotion. There is no emotion in it. That makes it different from the real movies shot by humans. When you see humans that shot movie, there's always emotions attached. But irrespective of the emotions, the movie was so, accurate. the gestures, human gestures, and the actions is just like a real human produced movie, but it wasn't actually human, it's pure AI. So now people are now trying to see how they can now integrate AI in movie industry. It's, build or give them a very big money. So, and I was saying, people sit down, think about something great to use with AI. We can as well. Need to do is sit down, think, what can I actually in my business, the idea I have as a student, what is the problem I can solve with AI? Like I said, it's not difficult. It's about your creativity. It's about you have we do most of us we call watch all sort laugh at our time out. At the end of the day, our brain is dead fog. We go you sleep. Tomorrow you borrow data, you start watching another movie on TikTok, you're watching movies. No, that era is gone. This is not the era of consuming data, but now using your data to be productive. Tomorrow, before the end of the next time we come for the training, I'm going to be showing women, girls, young ladies who are actually building something. Not they are tech, they are not tech, but rather they have the opportunity to do what, to learn, to grow, and they are building something. Google are calling them. There's a friend of mine I met, Helen. She's just a young girl, she's not even married, I think about 20 years old. She's now a tech developer in Google. Last time I called her, she said she's in Rwanda doing what? Paid flight ticket. But it's not that she was born with a golden spoon in her mouth. No, but because she had the access to learn. One thing with people, we don't want to learn. We think everyone should just come and meet us at home. No, we should learn. The opportunity I had today, the little, by the mercy of God, the little I've learned today was like an opportunity like this. I was also a part of the program with UK as well. Then we are partnering with CSUF, Center of California State University, Fulton. I was among the training they had, and I don't joke with personal trainings like this. Yes, it may look as if it's free though, but I don't joke with it because there is something to learn. There's something to go home. There's something to do. So, ladies, I want us to open our minds. These are not the area of, oh, I can't learn tech. No, you should learn something. You should learn something. Now I'm putting it in the foundation so that it can be easily to be assimilated, not something difficult or terrible to do. No. So as a student, there is something you can create. As a graduate, there's something you can do. So we'll be gradually digressing into what you can do with AI, how you can build an income online, what you can do with artificial intelligence, and you'll be solving people's problems, and you'll just be having your cool money in your pocket without even stressing going for your 9 to 5 job. Even as if you have a job, you can create something online and it will be selling automatically without stress. God, I love it. You are going to enjoy it when you learn the skills. So let's move on. AI has your assets. Discover how AI can support you. Support is good. I love one thing that I like. I'm going to talk about myself. I don't know about others. Is that I love creativity. I love teaching. Then I say to myself, what can I do? What can I teach? I studied medical laboratory technology. I'm a medical scientist. But the country, Nigeria, before you get a job now, you have to know what to do. You know the stress you got to go. You know people you have to know. Some of them will say you got to sleep with me before you get a job. I say I can't do that. I went back to start teaching biology and chemistry from JSS1 to SS3. I was being paid 20,000 naira in my own currency. It was very poor. And because of I don't have accommodation, I was sleeping in the laboratory. It wasn't funny, but it actually gave me an insight of what I am today. So I say to myself, I can't continue like this. So I need to find something doing, something greater doing that I can actually build a legacy for myself, for my family, So when I decided, I said no. Then how I knew about AI, my sister was like, my younger sister, she just graduated from school. She was like, see, so come, let me tell you something. There's this thing they say, ChatGPT. I said, show me ChatGPT, let me see. She just said, this was like coming, so like, let me, that was 2022. Yes. They say ChatGPT, they say this is AI. And whatever it tells this AI it does, I say, let me see. She showed me a link. I registered immediately. I started exploring. Because another thing is for you to have hunger for change. I started exploring. I explore. I say, I told ChatGPT, look at me, oh, this is me. It was giving me something. I was like, okay. My sister today, who introduced me, is even lacking behind. He'd be like, sis, how are you doing these things you are doing with AI today? I say, my dear, I have to explore. You have to learn things by yourself. Our duty is to show you. Your duty is to explore. Your duty is to at least give 1 hour a day, explore it. Know the different tools that does different things, especially the free tools. Know the paid ones that you can actually describe to people. There are people that are AI consultant. What they do is that when you come to them and tell them, this is what is my problem, they'll tell you, go and use this AI. They get paid. So there's so many various things you can do to help you, that AI will help you. Today, I'm not even running what is it called? I don't normally put my face on camera. I use my AI to do my videos, create diverse pictures, do my videos. And people were like, hey, I like this. How do you do this? Come, I will teach you, but you got to pay me, man. That's how we make the money. So, sorry, I digressed a little. It's just to make us understand that we are not here, we are not joking. I am not joking. You are not joking. So every time we should be leveraged. So let's see how AI can be your assistant. AI as your assistant. Think of AI this way, like your personal assistant. Personal assistant is this. Not relying on what AI will give you, but your human creativity, what you have in your mind. Put it down in writing. Put it in AI. Tell AI, this is what I want. This is how I want this. Show me the better way to do this. Give me the idea on how to navigate this. It will now analyze those data through the pattern it has been programmed, and it helps you to achieve that particular goal. That is how it is your personal assistant. For some of us who are in school, you have a test, you have a quiz, and you don't want to, you want to be productive and have more time for reading. Then you get your paper, you get to AI. I have a 10 paper on this particular course, particular study. I want you to analyze this in 4 dimensions, not just in 1 dimension, because as we progress, you'll be seeing how to use AI more. I can give you my own idea, but as you use it, you'll be learning different patterns and make AI to become more functional. I can also use AI, think of AI as a writing helper. So many of us are writers. Like me, I love writing. I've written my ebook, like another one is coming up right now on digital creation, how to create digital products. Now, AI will write. That is another problem people are having. They rely on what AI writes. No, you don't rely. You need to put in your own tone, your own emotions, your person, to make them feel this is exactly me, not AI. AI gives you idea, then you sit down, you start analyzing those ideas, changing some words, because AI has some words. You see, I'm not going to be listening out there, but as time progresses, we'll be seeing it has some words it's normally used. And whenever you see that word, you say, oh, this is AI. So you change those words. That is you making it feel you. Using simpler words, adding some emotional and like examples, your storytelling, things that has happened to you, putting it all together, making that writing stand. In as much that we have AI that changes writing to human, it's still important for you to have human effects on your writing, so that it will not be sounding so robotic. It needs to sound like humans. So also idea generator, yes, is very important. AI can help you generate your ideas or can help you organize your idea into systematic approaches, and even can give end products, and even that end product can tell you what next to do with it. And also think of AI as your learning partner for those of us that are in school, learning partners, because it will give you some previous events and even the future events. But look at it, for those that we are relying on AI for writing, and it's verified, because some of the references are always wrong. When those of us that are writing, when you write, look at the reference, please cross-check, go to Google, research that publication, see if it is real, because Google has platforms, human platforms, where publication have been submitted, journals have been made. You go there to you are what? True. But that is, I'm just giving you an insight, general insight. We have AI for writing, research, AI in academics. Those are different parts of AI you will want to learn if you want to go into personalized AI training. Then beginner-friendly tools we'll be having or will be using in this little training we are having today. We'll be having ChatGPT. Everybody knows GPT. Yes. And then Google Gemini. I believe we all know about Google Gemini. And we also have Canva. Now, there's something with Google Gemini recent that is now trendy right now, is the Google AI Studio. We'll be talking about that later in the training. But I love that after the training today, you just go home, research ChatGPT, know the difference between ChatGPT and Google Gemini, and know to use in a particular, in what you want to actually achieve. So you don't use all tools together. Every tool has function. Like ChatGPT is use ChatGPT. In my writing, I don't use ChatGPT to write because it doesn't give me the emotions that I need. I just use ChatGPT in idea creation, in research learning, and in idea building. For, but when it's in writing, I use Cloud AI. Cloud gives me something. It tells about me, so it's something that you train with your language. This is me, this is who I am, this is what I love doing. It will all, and learn it, and automatically becomes you. So that is why you see people are using ChatGPT, but when it comes to writing, I would recommend you to use Cloud. Then we have Canva. Oh, Canva is nice. Like this, my slide, I use Canva AI to design it. I don't have to start get templates and putting all these things. It will waste my time. What I did, I go to Canva AI. This is what I want to do. This is my slide. It's automatically generated the colors and everything for me. What I did was just minor edits, and everything is phone friendly. I'm not using my laptop, I'm using my phone so as to be practical with what I am teaching today. So everything is from phone limitation. The only limitation is the excuses that you build around yourself. You give yourself excuse, I don't have time, I don't have that time. Things are so go beyond that, and you see things coming. Google Gemini. What is ChatGPT used for? Writing, idea development, content creation for those content, script writing for those who want to produce some videos. Google Gemini is also free. Quick answers and also brainstorming, but not zoom beyond that. Google Gemini, you can use Google Gemini now in graphic designing, in marketing, you can use it in business analysis, you can use it in video creation. So it's becoming more bigger. Right now, with the recent development model for Google, it has actually overpowered ChatGPT. Just have a name. But Google Gemini now have a strong tool. And for now, because it's just new, it is free. So I would advise people, go to Google Studio, register for Google Studio, explore. Go through the tools, see what you can do for yourself. You can even create chat boots. You can even create a chat boot for your WhatsApp messages. We'll be seeing that in the later of the training. Then Canva is free. You can just register for a free Canva. Apart from the premium, you can use Canva AI, which is also free. Then what is prompts? You've been hearing prompt, understanding to engage with AI. AI understands commands. You give it commands, it gives a response. That command, that thing that you write that serves as the command is prompts. And it's always advisable to add the word prompt before you start writing on that GPT, because that it understand. It is the prompt as this is an instruction of what I want to do, not as, okay, I can give you my different idea, my AI ideas. No, before you start writing on AI or any AI, always make sure you attach prompt, then semicolon, then start writing what you want to write. A prompt is your question. It is your idea. It is that command you want the AI for, the AI to help you analyze. No special grammar is needed. No correct or wrong English. Lately now we have Copilot, voice. You can even voice out as your prompt by telling it, this is what I want to do. It will help, even maybe your English might not be correct. It will help you analyze everything. Correct or not, it will help you analyze your voice. So many people are tired of typing. So what they did is now put a voice. You open your voice and you tell it what you want. In fact, you'll be having conversation with it. So it is your question, no special grammar needed, no English. Just type. Try this off. I'm serious, because you've been dropping in what your AI tells you on the chat box. Okay, open your phone, try this prompt. Let's try some little practicals before we call it a day. Let's see who is sleeping. Who is sleeping? How many of us are sleeping? How many of us are still awake? Oh yeah, I need to see your G's. Chinyere, are you still awake? Are you with me? Where there? Okay. Mbamo, are you with us? Bule, are you with us? Chinyere, Chinyere is always with me. I know. Faith, Grace, Jane, Mercy. We have two Mercies. Queen Esther, are you with us? Sarah, Sonia, Virginia, okay? Are you with us? How many of us are with us? Good. Please with me. I love that. Faith, yes, I'm still in. I love that. It's just these two people. Other people, I think they are sleeping. Thank you, Malami. Thank you. Other people are sleeping. You're not on your camera so that we can see what you're doing. I want us to carry out a practical right now. Open your GPT or your Meta AI. No, I don't like using Meta AI. Open your ChatGPT. Most of us have ChatGPT. Oh yeah, let's explain. Let's do some practicals and tell me. The floor will be open. Thank you, Buhler. Thank you. I love that. Thank you. You're still with me. Encourage us. So let me drink water because sorry. Oh yeah.
Yes, you can change your
Thank
names.
you.
So
I love that. Bukulaka. Sorry.
Yes, please change your names. I'm
Jane.
taking down names of
Okay.
those. Yes, please. I need your full names, please. Correct names, please. Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you, Jane. Open your ChatGPT. Let's try something. I'm going to open mine right now. Explain AI in simple English as a beginner. Explain AI in simple English as a beginner. How many of you are with your ChatGPT? Hello? Are we together? Me, good. Fine. Open the ChatGPT. Are we typing our names here? No, not in the group chat. Messi, did you explain word to them?
Change
What the host is saying
name
is
of your
this.
device. Change the name of your device
Exactly, to the name that will be the name that will be appearing on your certificate. That is what. Okay, Israel, I saw something. Israel said something, yes. Right? So AI stands for artificial intelligence. Think of it like computer can do some pretty stuff on their own, like learn problem solving, and even recognize faces, understand what you are saying. Is like giving a computer a brain that can think, learn like humans, but it is not exactly what they say. Imagine you playing a game with a friend and they are really that are really good at guessing what you are thinking. That's kind of like AI. So it's a computer program that has been trained on lots of what data. Thank you. Oh yeah, oh, I need no more. I need at least 2 or 3 things. I want to know if people are still with us. Type on your phone, your chat, and tell me what you know about AI. Tell me what AI is telling you about it. Type and copy and paste so that others will learn. Okay. All right. So let us waste most of our time. Maybe when we get home, we can do that. But some of us are not okay. Okay. Somebody else has, oh, beautiful. Somebody else has done that. Okay. Let's see what it says. Okay. Oh, nice, nice. I love this. I love that. I love that. Artificial intelligence means making computers act like a little bit like humans. Normally, a computer only does exactly what a person tells it to do, but AI is now different because it can learn, think, make decisions from information. Think of it like AI is like what? Think of it like this. AI is like a very fast student. You give it example, it learns pattern, then it uses it, what it learns to answer questions and solve what? Problems. Some example, we have our Google search, YouTube, phone face a lot. Yourself. There is nothing more. Now, okay, thank you. Vanessa says AI is when you teach computers to do things that normally need human thinking. Now, the reason I want you to do this is for you to see it yourself and you have a practical knowledge of what AI is all about, not what the facilitator is saying, but now you have a practical knowledge. So whether you're asleep, wherever you're walking, or whatever you're doing, someone says and tell you, I bet, tell me about AI. What do you think AI is? You have something to say. That is the essence of these practicals we are doing. And I thank you, Queen Esther, for actually doing that. I thank you so much. I thank you, Faye. I thank you so much for doing that with me. I also thank you, Sarah. Thank you so much. Thank you, Israel, for all that doesn't want to do. Advise you to please do. Learn it for your siblings. You can teach your colleagues in the office. You can even teach if you're a teacher in the secondary school or whatever. You can even teach students. This is how we learn. Let's move on to the next. Help me write an introduction about myself. My name is this. I'm interested in that, and see what AI gives you. These are the ideas we are just trying to prompt. When we see you write prompts, tell me, help me write about myself, introduction. Oh, I am Tabitha Ngozi, and I am interested in research learning, artificial intelligence, and I love dancing. I love watching movies as well. But I don't burn my data to watch movies. I create movies for myself to watch. I love teaching. I love AI. I love this. I love how to analyze you, analyze who you are and the your likes, your passion, and brings it into one paragraph or 2 sentences. So if somebody says, tell me about yourself, some people don't even know how to introduce themselves. Now is the opportunity for you to learn it now. Write an introduction about myself. My name is this. This is what I'm interested in this. And let's see what AI will tell you. The chatbot should be booming. And it's not good that people are not even contributing. And maybe we should add a fee to this training. And they will not sit up. They will not want to waste their money. Tell me about yourself. 2 persons. Sarah, are you with me? Come on. It give you introduction about yourself. So many of us don't know who they are. They're like, tell me about yourself. I'm just Sarah. I like this. I like going out. No, have a professional way of knowing who you truly are. So that my name is Sarah Good. I'm interested in technology and language. I enjoy getting new skills and expanding my knowledge, especially in areas that help me grow personally and professionally. My daddy is just a summary about who Sarah is. Now, if tomorrow Sarah maybe find herself in a very impromptu introduction where she's pitching her business, and maybe the person is just walking by and telling me, okay, who are you? What do you do? At least Sarah should be able to know who she is with the help of this AI, bringing all those ideas together in one graph. Now, that is the idea, and that is what we are learning. We are learning self-development, and you're also learning a skill. Are we together? Is Sarah? I've not seen others. Sarah is interested in learning what technology and languages. And whoever that is, okay, Sarah, you love learning technology and languages. Oh, beautiful. I have something for you. That is how it is. You don't favor when we keep waiting for to come. Let me tell you how favor works. But readiness, that is favor. It's not when you are sleeping in the background and you've not write a summary about yourself and you want favor. What would you say? For self-development and skill growth. Another person, I'm not seeing another person. It was are they sleeping? Myself is this, and I'm interested in this. It gives you an about yourself, so that when you meet people outside and you are growing, and someone tells you, "Tell me about yourself," you'll be able to answer. Oh, good, Jane. Jane, I see you. Hello, I'm Jane. I'm an aspiring data scientist. Wow, I'm passionate about working with data to discover. I'll be talking that in my name is Mercy, a purpose-driven communicator, community advocate, and emerging AI learner, passionate about youth empowerment and social impact. Trust me, when anybody that sees this in your bio, so it's all these things you're writing, you're going to go back to your social media bio and insert it. Because when somebody opens your Facebook, they will say, they will not see something to read about. They want to, because people want to know who they want to. People want to know who they want to deal with. People want to know who they want to do business with. But with this, you now have personal bio you're writing. This is what I am about to do. This is what I like doing. Now, with the help of AI, it brings those ideas and to a very strategic introduction about self. So thank you very much. Okay. Well, we are finally, at least in this song. Hi, my name is Buhe. Sorry if I don't pronounce so. Sorry. I'm passionate about data science and continuously working towards growing my career in tech industry. I enjoy learning new things, developing my skill, and exploring opportunities that help me expand my knowledge and experience. And I am motivated, curious, and committed to building a strong future in technology. Now, that's a personal, beautiful bio introduction. At least if somebody calls you up and who you are and tell me what you want to do, you'll be able to do what? Arrange this. It says this like this. Arrange it and say it like that. So the person you know what you're doing. Please, if you're happy that we are doing this practical, I need emojis, I need thumbs up, emojis, thumbs up, emojis. I want it to rain, because the idea is it's not about sitting down telling you theory. No. Now you are good. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Sarah. Okay. Thank you very very much. It's learning. You're learning it yourself. And you're not just learning, you're also learning how to arrange words. Thank you. I love you, Chinere. Chinere, thank you, Jane. I can see you. Yes, thank you very much. Yes. You're now learning how to write. Thank you, Grace. Thank you, Grace. Thank you very much. And there's something about AI. You see how it writes? I also want you to learn how to write. Thank you, Faith. Thank you, Faith. Thank you, Faith. I can see it. So it teaches you how to write. You see how it made the sentences so simple, easy to learn. It also teaches you how to write. So it's not, you are also learning. My name is Virginia. My profession is hospitality and managed hospitality. Sorry about that. I have to read this. Virginia, my profession is hospitality managed. Enjoy learning German. I love German. Let me say one word. Can I even remember that? How to greet in German. And I would love to expand my knowledge in artificial intelligence and digital marketing. Yes. At least now you have an idea. I'm a tech enthusiast interested in data science and currently learning front-end development. I enjoy learning new tools, solving problems, and growing my skill. Beautiful. Thank you for everyone who actually got part in this skill, this training. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So we have 2 more to go. Give me 5 online business ideas for women who don't have money. I forgot to put that. And write friendly WhatsApp messages for my businesses. Please, when you go home, you can do this training number yourself. But now we have done something, you understand, writing a personal bio introduction. You see this we just did. Don't joke with it, okay? Is helping you shape your mind of who you are and also what to tell people when you meet them. We are not just learning, we are learning everything at the same time. Personal development, how to write is very important skill. You have to learn it. And with the help of AI, you can. As you see how the AI is writing, you can write like that. Now you see how it combines ideas together of what you have given. That is how AI works. So you can go modify your ideas, modify your introduction, then place it on your social media bio. Most of us don't have that. We'll be working on that in subsequent training. Let's now, I want us guys celebrate yourself. You're able to engage with AI, you're able to learn something valuable and create something unique, meaningful. Because of time, we cannot do this, so you go home, do that by yourself. So I want you to tell yourself, I did something. I know myself. If somebody calls up and me, who are you? You'll be able to say, I am this. This is what I want to do. And this is what I want to achieve. So I'll celebrate everyone. Thank you, Chinyere. Thank you, Priscilla. Thank you very much. Celebrate yourself. And I want to say thank you for listening to me and for carrying out this practice together. And I believe we'll be seeing ourselves. Thank you, Virginia. We'll be seeing ourselves maybe before the end of the month, where we'll be talking about. Thank you, Sonia. We'll be talking about, because you'll be learning strategies, how to start an online business without showing your face, what to do to be actually making money. And I'm going to say this. And thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Sarah. And how to use AI and different tools. So thank you for listening. Thank you, Queen Mercy. I'm going to call it. You are free to ask. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Ngozi. I also picked 1 or 2 from your teaching. And yes, I will not be ashamed to tell you that most of the things I do on AI, I learned it from Tabitha. She's my AI consultant anytime, any day. She also sometimes do my AI. If you go on the Mock Foundation page on Facebook and on Instagram, most of our graphic work is done by Tabitha Ngozi. So thank you so much, Ngozi. I picked 1 or 2 and I've added it to my knowledge. So our next speaker will be Mr. Israel. He is a very big guru on AI as well. He's one, he's the brain behind our website. The Mock Foundation currently had a website late last year, and is a very good. He's a very good. He did a very good work. So if you want to learn how to use AI, sit on your phone, not even a laptop, and create your website, the next speaker is your go-to person. So the floor is open for you, Mr. Israel. Before Mr. Israel speak, if you have any question, please,
Thank you
you
much.
can use the chat box. Mrs. Tabitha will answer you from the chat box. So, Mr. Israel, over to you.
Say, um, good. I would like to say thank you, Tabitha, for your lectures. You taught a lot, and you, you
Can you be audible,
did a
Mr.
good
Israel?
job. So I will be sharing my just yeah. Question? Hello, everyone. If you all can see my screen, please.
I can see your screen, but I don't know if it's my network. I can barely hear you.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. So I will be taking you all on AI in business. I will be coming from the angle of entrepreneurship. So saves are define entrepreneurship so and the benefiting of and so and also building and testing fast with tools. So ahead, just like I said, I love an interactive class, and encourage we all to turn on our cameras and actually interact. I am talking to like ghosts. Right? Someone tell me what they stand by the word entrepreneurship. The word entrepreneurship means. Or would you guys like me to like call names? Okay, can I get
Good afternoon. In my own knowledge, entrepreneur means looking for a place where services are needed. There are resources where entrepreneurship competition with what you can be able and community. That's just a tip of the book of where entrepreneurship comes in.
Thank you, Priscilla. You are absolutely right. Can I hear from someone else again? What do you think entrepreneurship is? Virginia, would you like to tell us what you think entrepreneurship is?
It's, in my opinion, I think entrepreneurship is the process of identifying a job opportunity, gathering the resources you require, and taking initiative to start the job. Yeah.
And you are absolutely right as well. So from my running a new enterprise, it's all about taking a calculated risk and adapting to changing circumstances and apply to various fields. It can be applied in technology, it can be applied in art, it can be applied in social service as well. So usually when people talk about entrepreneurship, the first thing that maybe is going to them, like when you tell a young person that they should go into business, the first thing that comes to mind is them going to buy clothes and shoes to resell, making cakes and all that. Yes, that is an entrepreneurship. To entrepreneurship that we in Africa are yet to tap in. So, and entrepreneurship can come different ways. It can come in different forms. Let me assume that if you are studying like the state that said that she has interest in German. Now she had been interested in German, so entrepreneurship. Why? Because she can learn and be- become so in areas and entrepreneurship side of that field, if you are a research that side of a research of where companies to bring in teams that as their product because in advanced countries every company has a product research team who goes to the market and make research on what customers are buying, why they are buying it. If if you are studying chemistry in the university, there is an entrepreneurship of that chemistry. So in every field you find yourself, there is always an entrepreneurship side to that field. So it is up to you to find out the end of where the next thing we are talking about in the startup. I would to hear your thoughts on what you guys think is startup and what do you think a startup is? Faith, would you like to give us a response? Queen Esther, would you like to answer? Are you to give us a focus real involves in uncertain environments and be comfortable with ambiguity. So the angle we are trying to go in this course, it is not just being an entrepreneur or starting a business. Starting a business that is solving real world problems. This is the difference between Africa and Europe. So most startups in Europe are solving real problem that affects them in Europe, while most startups in our own part of the world is more like startup based on consumption. So we are trying to say yes is good, but we also need startups that solves other real and and also in in trying to understand the startup mindset, we should also be agile and willing to adjust plans based on feedback and new information. So the difference between a startup and agile. Now, the definition of agile simply means you are willing to adjust your plans based on the information you get. Now, maybe your first idea is I am going to use an example of selling rice. So maybe your first idea is that you want to sell rice in your school, but you started testing that idea. Then you got to find out that the students who are your target market do not need rice, but rather they need beans. Now, what a good startup will do is to use that information, which is the new information and feedback from your targets. Okay, my targets do not need rice, and I am selling rice. What they need is beans. Then you switch into selling rice and beans. Now you are giving your targets what they need and still trying to up your initial plan while still getting more information to know if you should only with the beans or if they would or if they will start buying both the and the beans. Then based on that feedback, you would know if you would continue with just beans or if you would dump your first idea of selling rice and sell only beans or combining as having a startup mindset. You are not fixed on your idea that if this idea doesn't work, then there is no business. No, having that fixed mindset is wrong. That is not a startup mindset. A startup mindset is this is my based on the market adjust or pivot depending. Now, also having a startup mindset is to focus on the impact, to aim to create products or service with a significant positive impact on people's lives. So that is where solving real world problems come into play, because you are trying to look for problems to solve. You are going to your school, you are checking for like what real problems will I solve now, because if you really want to make it big in your startups, you will need to solve a problem, because problems are what people are willing to pay any amount for it to be solved. So that making an impact comes in, and also learning from failure. So we have a saying in the startup industry that there is no failure, because you learn from your failure, you adjust, you iterate, and you pivot. So never you say that you failed in your startup, because it's helped you learn. You got to know what does work, and the next thing. So what are the benefits of entrepreneurship? So I would go first. So there are so many benefits of entrepreneurship, including that you have the freedom to pursue your passion and create something from the scratch. So nuances. So this is this is actually a benefit. You having that freedom to like build what you to build from scratch, and you are not please, can we mute, please? Okay, so you having that freedom to pursue your passion. I know of a lot of people that do not like their job, but of course they have bills to pay. But entrepreneurship gives you that freedom to have a passion. Though I do not belong to the school of thought that says you should resign from your work because you want to pursue an idea. So you have your work, you have your job while pursuing your idea from the side. It is when your idea has to the point of sustaining you, then you can now leave your job. Now, another benefit of entrepreneurship is that it has a potential for high return, because successful startups can generate a significant amount of income and return on investment. So sometimes 3 years or last 3 years or so, PayPal bought over $350 million or so. Now that was a business that was started. Now the point of being bought by another business for over 350 M. And another the benefits of starting a business is the growth it would give you, that the personal growth. You would get to learn, you will get to unlearn, you will get to build skills you never knew you had. Starting a startup helps you to build your financial skills, help build skills in design, in graphics. In fact, it helps us to build like skills. So we can't forget now growth starting in startups. So this creativity and innovation, which leads to new products, new services, and new solutions. So one of the things we feel that the countries we call develop and entrepreneurship, so different type of services and solutions because they, and just like everything that has sides, there is also the challenge. You think are the challenge and entrepreneurship, at least from your side, you think are the challenges of entrepreneurships in your school, in your country, or your personal challenges to entrepreneurship? Grace, can I hear you, Grace? Hello, Grace. Hello, Jane. Can I hear your thoughts?
Virginia have had her camera on from beginning till now. So maybe we'll hear from her.
I think one of the problems is acquiring the capital to start the business. Yeah. And also the required resources too.
Thank you, Virginia, and thank you for having your camera on all this while. We appreciate that, and we may have a gift for you later on. Can I hear
Yeah, I
from you?
concur to that.
Can I hear from you, Bemua? Sorry if I'm not getting the name. Zena? Hello, Zena. Okay, so I will go on. We understand that the training is free, so but it doesn't that we shouldn't be active, please.
Sarah has a
Because
hand up.
being active. Okay, hello, Sarah. Can I hear your thoughts?
Hi. I think one of the challenges for entrepreneurship is knowing whether if you should continue or if you should pull back. Sometimes as you do, there is that point where you're supposed to break even. So sometimes even after 6 months, you're not sure if you should let go of the idea or if you should give it more time so that you break even. So you're unsure if it will, the idea you should continue with it or just count your losses and do something else.
You are absolutely right, Sarah. So you and Virginia made the two major points and challenges of every entrepreneur, that the capital and also if or not. And to add to what you both said, challenges could also include on such is what you just said now, because startups face significant significant risks, including the financial, operational risks, and also failure. But just like I said, there is no failure. You learn or you can work and hours. So entrepreneurship often comes with you will need to work for long hours and make so many sacrifices in order to launch and grow your business. So I always laugh when people say things like they want to quit their
I'm charging.
job, they want to quit their 9 to 5 so that they want their 9 to 5 so that they can have more time to start so that they can have more time to themselves. Then they find out they now start their business and they are doing 6 because having a doesn't mean you would have so of course more hours than someone that has a regular job. And another major changes of competition. So startups are often faced with intense competition, and we always need to differentiate our product so that we can stand out. And with the way the startup industry is now, you scale and outbeat your competitors because you may have an idea now and you are still seeing, you go online and you are seeing someone else doing exactly what you thought. Then worst case scenario is when you see the big fives like the Google, as if their own product and you are like, oh my God, I am there. Because you cannot compete with them because they have the capital resources. You cannot compete with them. So competition it's a huge in the startup industry. And just like you said, the financial constraints as well. So of course, people in not everyone starting a business has all the capital. Some of us don't even have a capital at all. So some of us are building with our personal savings or trying to just bring one or two. So that financial constraint is always there. And that is why you need training. You need to know how to manage the little resources you have, how to make use of the available tools you have that would reduce um, that would bring down the financial response, the finances in order to start up your business. Then developing an entrepreneurial mindset. We are talking about having that growth mindset. So always be open to learn, always be open to feedback and new experiences. So if you are someone that doesn't like feedback, then maybe the startup is not for you because you always need to collect feedback because it is from the feedback you would get to grow. You will get to know what your customers want. If your product aligns with what they want, then we are talking about building resilience, because startup would test you. It would test your patience. It would test every atom of you. So having that resilience to keep on going, to cope, and to always get that again, it's a mindset you would need to have. Then we always encourage experimenting. So, so you are first. Then let's understand a different type of startup. So just like I said when we started, that any field you find yourself, that there is an entrepreneurship side of that field. So if you are in tech, of course, a software guy, you are a product guy, there is that means that you are in the tech startup system. Then if you are like my colleague Messi, the Monk Foundation founder, then you are in the social startups. That's startups that are trying to address the social or environment, such as then if you are in the then when you have the e-commerce startups like that of Jumia, and I don't know the e-commerce sector in Kenya or other African countries, but I know that Jumia is almost in all of the African countries, I think. Yes. Then
What
we
about
have the
Temu?
service-based startups. Yeah,
Temu is a good example.
Temu, you are. Yeah, Temu. So the e-commerce is once you want to sell your product online, you are into e-commerce. So you have a bag, you want to start selling bags, and you decide to put those bags online. People see the bags online, they pay online, and you send it to them. You are into e-commerce startup. So it is up to you to now know how to redefine it in order to beat the Temu and the Jumia guys. So if you are into service based, like you want plate air, you barb air, you are into nail and tech, whatever service you offer, you are a service-based startups. So you just need to refine it as well. Maybe build a website, a booking site or something. You refine it, then you are a service-based startups. Then we have the B2B. So B2B means business to business. So if your product or your service offering is for businesses, then you are a B2B. So let me assume that you are a cleaning agency and you only clean for offices. That is a B2B because your clients are businesses as well. You are a restaurant. Well, you guys get the point, right? Then we have the B2C, that's business to customers. So if your products or services are targeted to the final user, that's directly to the customer, then you are a B2C startup. So if you are if and you are a salon, you will make hairs, and the people that patronize you are the direct customers, then you are a B2C. Then we have the fintech startups. I think that is easy to explain. We have the health tech startups. So for those of us in the healthcare industry that wants to that build apps where people can consult with a doctor with their phones. That those are health tech startups. Then the ed tech, the clean tech, the gaming startup, the travel startup, the food tech startup. So the thing is, there are different type of startups. Whichever field you are in, there's always an entrepreneurship side to that field. Now, how do you exploit the key? Now we are trying to explore the how to build a successful startup. Then we are talking about a strong team. But of course, at this stage, you guys can't build a team yet, and that is where AI comes in, because you are going to be a one-man army for whichever business you want to start now. So where AI comes in now is you understanding the different AI tools to use. So what I am going to do for like you guys during this training is to introduce you to the AI that will help you validate and test your idea. Then after you are done doing that, I would introduce you to the AI that you can use to build a prototype of your idea. Now, your prototype can then come in form of a website, in form of an app, in form of whichever way it wants to come in. But if it is a website or an app, there's an AI you can use to and do that without knowing how to code. So the same way you will chat on your phone, the same way you would chat with this guy, and it would build or develop a fantastic prototype that is ready for your testing so that you can test your product. Now, and aside from building a prototype, you don't just like having a prototype without knowing how to get it to your customer. You will just have a product that people are not going to use if you can't get it to your customer. So I am also going to introduce you guys to different AI tools you can use to write posts to manage your Facebook, your Telegram channel. You can grow and put your product in the eyes of your targets. And also, I would also teach you guys how to develop a business the model, because having a business and you don't know how that business should make income, then you don't have a business, because a business has to make income, else you are a charity. So most times people think of an idea, but they don't think of how will this idea make income. So that is also part of what I will be teaching you in the next classes coming forward. And with that being said, my closure is that the classes that we are going to have more of practicals. So we using those AI tools. We are going to be hands-on on it. Like we would use from the next classes, we are going to start to use all those tools that I mentioned. An idea, how to test it, how to validate it, how to build prototypes, and also how to sell that idea. So for now, that will be all. So if you guys have questions, the floor is open for you guys to ask me any question, and you can also ask it in the chat, and I will respond to it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Israel. So the slide he used was done with AI. So just all the slide was done with AI. So thank you, Mr. Israel. So the main purpose of this training is for mentorship and empowerment. So this is an online, and I know we can't get everything on this Zoom class. So if you have more questions, or if you want a personal training, personal mentorship, you can reach us on mockfoundation16@gmail.com, or you can reach us on our official line, which is open 24/7 at +234-8178293751. I'll take that again, +234-8178293751. So we're calling on our third speaker. Please, she'll be having a 15-20 minutes to introduce us to her own topic as well. So the floor is open to you, Hara. Are you still with us?
Yes, I am. Sorry.
Welcome.
I'm trying to share my slide with one before I commence talking.
Okay. So please, you have 20-15 minutes to do your slide. It's already night at India, and we would love to let them rest. And I know Kenya too is ahead of us. Uganda is ahead of us as well. I don't know about. There's someone from Egypt. I think it's just the West Africa that is still afternoon. So let's allow our other colleagues to rest. You can go ahead, then. Are you still with us? I can see your screen. I think you can share your screen. I can see it. For our students, if you need one of our teachers to be your personal mentor on AI and AI activities, you can reach out to us and we'll let them know. They will mentor you personally. I'll also not continue to say a shout out to Yuki Global Marketplace. If you're a business person, you're in school, you have one or two businesses you're doing. I know when we were in school, we did that. While studying, we had business. If you're a career lady, want an international space, Yuki is a place for you. Yuki is created by women for women. So it's purely for, yes, the girl child. So Yuki is a very international space for you to market your business. You can reach out to me for that. Yuki is on LinkedIn, Yuki is on Facebook, Yuki is on Instagram as well. Just type Yuki. Yuki is spelled as YUUKKE. That's Yuki Global Space. YUUKKE. Hara, you can go ahead.
Okay. Sorry. Please, if you can hear me, maybe just give a thumbs up or something. So basically today we'll be talking about building a purpose-driven digital career as a young woman. The first thing I would want to ask is I would want you guys to still unmute your mic. So who are you and your journey? Who are you as an individual? I think Thebita talked about um, introduction of who you are. So now just a brief one. Who are you and your journey? So as a human being, you're supposed to know who you are and what your journey is. I mean, without knowing who you are, knowing your journey, you won't be able to go anywhere. You won't be able to excel where you ought to. And then the second thing is why digital careers are important for young women today. It is something you should ask yourself. Why is digital career important for young women today? I mean, you see a lot of women doing things, unlike before that you see women feeling restricted to come online and speak. Women talking about matters that has to do with politics, that has to do with general life, not just the childbearing and all that. Women are beginning to speak up in the digital world. Now, the importance of purpose is not just income. The truth is that when we talk about purpose, people think purpose that come with income and all that. It's all about that. A keynote for all introduction is digital space has created opportunities where skills matter more than look. It is all about the skills. What do you know? What do you have to offer? What can you give? It matters more than the location. Now, once you have the skills, you have what to offer to people will locate you. You no matter where you are, you might be in the worst slum, but once you have that skill, people begin to locate you. People see your craft. People appreciate what you do, right? And so now we'll be talking about understanding purpose before a career. Now you have to understand your purpose before you even move saying, okay, this is who I am, I'm a career woman, or you have to know, oh, what is the purpose in all this? What is the purpose that's making me wanting to do this? Now, what is purpose? Discovering passion, strengths, and values. Now, identifying problems around you that need solution. As an individual, you have to understand these things. What are the problems around me that need solution? Now, matching your interest with opportunity online. You still have to think, oh, sometimes you see opportunity just like this Girls in Tech program now. A lot of people would have seen the flyers and all that, but they never paid attention to it because I mean they didn't seize that opportunity. They saw the opportunity online, but they didn't want to explore it. And then you keep on hearing people saying, "Oh, I want to be better than who I was yesterday." I mean, if you don't try to be better than who you were yesterday, you can never be greater today. Now, so the mini reflection I have here is what problem would you love to help solve if money was not the first concern? What problem do you think you would love to solve if money wasn't the problem? So I want to hear from you guys. If money wasn't the concern, what is the problem that you think you can solve? So I need us to unmute our mic one after the other and tell me what problem would you love to help? Would you love to help to solve if money was not the first concern? Hello? Hello? Are you guys with me?
Sonia, I've not heard your voice. Sonia, you can speak, please. I'm also seeing Roots. Roots, you can speak, please.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Okay, for me, I think if money was not a problem, one of the things I could solve is, okay, I'm in Kenya, so I think one thing I can solve is pad availability for the ladies. Yeah, I think so, kinda.
Okay. Is there anyone that wants to speak to, or I should just move on? Okay, so I would want to utilize my 20 minutes. So now, high-end digital skills to learn. So as a woman, right, or as a student, we have a lot of students saying, "Oh, I want to make income. I want to do a lot of things, but I don't even know how to start. I don't know what to do." Now there are high demand digital skills to learn. And then we have platforms that teach you these digital skills for free. We have digital marketing, social media management. You see a lot of brand looking for social media manage. Need you to have a smartphone. And most times they send you what you would post on the social media. They just want you to help them keep their social media active. They just want you to help them respond to messages. A lot of brands need that because we have a lot of brands these days that go online. Most of the delivery you get, most of the purchase you get are coming from online. Like for me, typically I'll tell you from days I don't take lunch to work, I buy my lunch online. So if I reach out to a brand and I send you a message to a restaurant and I send you a message and you don't respond in the next 2 minutes, I would definitely send to about 5 restaurants online. So it's who responds to me faster that I'm going to buy food from. So a lot of brand needs that manager. So um imagine you have to manage different pages on Instagram, on LinkedIn, and so on, or Facebook, and they're paying you money, part-time money. I mean, if you have 10 clients or 20 clients in a month that you're doing social media management for, they're going to pay you a lot of money. By the time you sum up the money, it's going to get to something. And some of them, even you bargain with them that they buy you data, their social media handle. So it's not from the pay they're paying you get to do that. Then content writing, content creation. I mean, Tabitha talked about writing. For me, I'm a ghost writer, right? So I feel threatened to some extent by ChatGPT because, will I say, within last week, I wrote something from my intellectual capacity. Bet me, I didn't ask ChatGPT. I didn't prompt ChatGPT to write it for me. I wrote it personally. And when I sent it to the client, the first thing the client told me was, "Is this ChatGPT's work?" And I said, "No, it's not ChatGPT. You can ask it if it's AI generated. This is from my intellectual. I didn't get it from AI." Right? So you see, content writing, a lot of brand, they do content creation, but they don't know what to write under the content. They don't know what to say. Oh, someone is selling, let's say it's selling shoes, and they did content wearing the shoe, but they don't know what is that catchy word to write in the beneath the content that would make the client or the prospective buyers look at it. So when you go into content writing, it helps you. When you go into content creation too, it helps. Then graphic design. Now we have a lot of people doing graphic design, just like Tabitha had spoken about Canva. I mean, Canva has a lot of things. This slide I'm talking to you on, I made it from Canva. So Canva has a lot of things, and you use Canva for free, except if you want to pay for their premium packages